Hey, everybody. Welcome to Just a Point of View. I'm Denise Reed, your host, as I share my musings of life and business and all things that are my crazy world, and probably part of yours too if you own your own business or even thought about owning your own business and you're working on your side hustle. Just saying, there's a lot going on for all of us, and I am chasing happiness fiercely, and I hope that you will come along for the joy ride as I explore this first season of Just a Point of View, the 52 Lists for Happiness by Moorea. And this is just been the most wonderful adventure that I could go on, because I have the chance to share my happiness adventures with you as I go through. And I always have problems with what direction this little cover goes in. The 52 List of Happiness Journal by Moorea. And I made it to list 40. I cannot believe I have made it this far. And it has been a barrel of monkeys, and I have loved every second of it, as I have been learning how to videocast and podcast and share these adventures with you, streaming in video and in audio formats. So come along for the ride. Here we are to list 40. And list 40, according to Moorea, is list the things that felt important 5 or 10 years ago, but are unimportant now. And I don't know about you, but hopefully we all have evolved in some form, and we are better than we were yesterday or last week or the year before. But list 40 is all about 5 or 10 years ago, and recognizing that you need to go through and clean house for your own life, both personally and professionally. And I thought it would be fun, because I've had this journal for several years, and I have not taken the time to write in it. So I took an adult time out for a few minutes and asked myself, what things from 5 or 10 years ago have I crossed off the list and said, I'm not doing that anymore, just because I don't want to keep revisiting crazy. Life is wackadoo enough without adding more stuff to it. So one of the things that came to my list is, I used to think 5 or 10 years ago that being on and actively engaging on all social media platforms that I could log into and create a profile was important. Now, sit and think about that for just a second. How many social media platforms are actually out there now, and what that could mean to your personal brand or your business brand or the service or product that you represent? Do you really need to be everywhere? And here's my conclusion, and it's a big N-O-T with an exclamation point, L-O. In fact, there's a couple of platforms that I've thought about going completely dark on and never stepping foot into those platforms again, just because there's no engagement. I want you to engage with me. I want you to go through this happiness journal with me. You don't have to buy the journal. You can grab a piece of paper and a pen. And I would love to know what things or activities from 5 or 10 years ago you're not doing. Leave it in the comments. Let me know. You might find some friends in this community as we all chase happiness fiercely. Just saying, it's worth sharing that you have stopped some of the crazy in your life. And I've realized that it's more important to consider your audience desires and focus on what or who would purchase your product or service, going where they hang out, online or in person. Hey, we're born free now. And we can get together in groups, both small and large. In fact, I have come back from Podfest Expo in Orlando, Florida last week. I had the chance to connect with the potential of 2,500 podcasters, videocasters, and producers of such things in one event. It was phenomenal. I loved learning all the different, ways that you could attract people to what you're doing and share what you're doing and see that there's real meaning in it for not only you as a broadcaster, but you as an audience member to hear what people have to say. Hey, and I got photobombed with John Lee Dumas of Entrepreneurs on Fire. I was so tickled that he walked into the room and sat right behind this girl. Just saying. I have been following him for several years. He has over 1 million downloads and produced 2,000 episodes of his podcast. I wish I had started sooner, but oh well. I'm doing me. I'm not worrying about that. And hopefully you're enjoying the ride with me. And it was a lot of fun to meet up with like-minded people. And what a generous group of people that want to share their message and their passion for this media. And here's another thing that I thought was really evolutionary, thinking back over 5 or 10 years and what I have shifted in my mindset, is that social media is the way to market. Heck no. I'm telling you, old school girl from marketing, the most, I don't have my little card. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. I'm going to dig it out of my bag here because I'm getting ready to go to a networking event this evening. Old school, let's see, reflective marketing, a business card about your podcast and who you are and how to find it on a piece of paper. What a concept. Technology does not always work. And I have learned that freaking lesson. Just saying. It was aggravating when my phone needed an update or I couldn't get a Wi-Fi connection, but I was really connecting in person with someone. I'm going, hey, I've got a card. You can, connect later. Great to meet you. I'm so happy we had this conversation. I hope that I can help you in the future or, make a new friend. Anyway, just remember, technology doesn't always work, and stop always depending on it to market your brand. Okay, here goes. We're on to from busy to balance, the process of elimination. And here I am eliminating technology from the conversation where I can make real connections face to face. You have a way to reconnect with me going into the future with my little card about my podcast, and you can stick it in your wallet. So if you're on a commute or riding the train or in your car and want to listen in, this reflection here's terrible. Anyway, you can do it. That's the best part, is you don't have to have technology as a part of your marketing conversation. It's just a value add. You've got to look at it that way or you will lose your ever-loving mind. So with all of that said, I want to celebrate stopping the crazy. It's all about your focused attention to the little things. It's about the little things, people. It's about real caring from the heart. It's about real service. And your call is important to us. Please remain on hold. I'm going, if my call was important, you would answer the darn phone. I'm just saying, voicemail is not the end all be all. I want a human that can get me to the resources that I'm needing. I wouldn't be calling you, texting you, messaging, emailing, all of those other things if it wasn't important. Answer, respond, connect back. Just saying, it's about the connections with the people that are in front of you or that need you for whatever it is that you're offering. So break out of your funnel. Act like you care about the people that you do business with. We do here at the Concierge Office Suites. In fact, we actually staff our lobby Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5 with live humans that actually answer the phone and respond to your guests and coordinate communications that are coming in mail or packages or delivery, or just somebody dropped by because they saw that your name was on the marquee, or they found you online and they were in the building and wanted to say, hey, just saying. It's a crazy old world, and if you're not there when someone needs you, they may not need you later. Just saying. So, on to the action point. Thank you, Moorea Seal, for keeping us focused with an action point and how we can move forward. That's the thing that I love about this journal, is she always offers an action point after the list. Okay, here goes. I'm going to read it from the journal. You can see I got the book up here. Take action. And even Moorea Seal said, phew. She said, doesn't it feel good to recognize all of the things that just don't matter anymore? Heck yeah. She said, visit futureme.org. So the website is futureme.org. And she said, and write yourself an email describing what you hope to not worry about in the future and what you are proud of right now. Isn't that awesome? Shouldn't you be proud of yourself? I mean, dadgum, if you're like many of the business owners that I know, the joke is you too can work nights, weekends, and holidays. So if you're contemplating being an entrepreneur or owning your own business, know that you have that to look forward to. But while you're looking forward to those things, you're pursuing your dreams on your time and your dime. And you're not dependent on others except for the customers and clients that you serve. And she said, set a date to receive your email at around 5 years in the future. Heck, I want one next year. I don't want to wait 5 years. I want to know that next year, when I celebrate my 2nd anniversary from podcasting, video casting, that I've made some strides. I've met some new friends. I've gathered my posse. We're making some real world connections. We're sharing what we've learned and how we've learned it and the shortcuts around it. That's what I love about owning my own company and sharing the adventures with others. So I am thrilled to say that if any of this has resonated with you, I hope that you'll put love it in the comments below and that you actually read the podcast description, because there's links in there for how you can buy me a cup of coffee. And there's also the opportunity for you to connect up with StreamYard, who is helping me with the video portion and the first draft of the audio for Just a Point of View podcast, and some other little ditties about some of the things that we're doing. So I'm glad that you came to hang out with me for this short coffee break. Happy minute, hour, maybe not an hour, because we haven't broadcast that long. And I hope that you'll follow me on social media, especially my YouTube channel, just because I have so much fun in video with you guys and girls and people. And I know there are probably some dogs watching pepper behaviors. The same. So I hope that you have a great day and that you come hang out with me next Thursday. I'm Denise Reed with Just a Point of View. Talk to you later. Have a great one. Bye.